How's it going, guys? Power Game here. Today I'm coming back to you with another episode of Road to the Show 18. If you haven't watched the previous episode, make sure you go watch it right now. It's on YouTube, the YouTube channel. Make sure you go tune in and let's get into this video.
After impressively finishing out his draft year in a development league, this prospect has been sent to open the following season with a Double-A club. A welcoming manager offers some simple wisdom.
What a good breakfast. If you haven't already, guys, make sure you hit that bell notification. Oh yeah, I'm doing another giveaway. I'll talk about it later on.
Team's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on. Now to the plate, Douglas Hernandez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece. At the plate, Tate Black, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third.
I'm in home. I think I'm gonna get this.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And oh, they'd look to catch him flush down near the foot or the ankle. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And the tag will be too late as they take the lead now at 2-1. And that right there was his first Double-A base hit. I would imagine he's got to feel pretty good about that.
I'm sure he does, Matt. A lot of guys never get to Double-A baseball, and even though this isn't the end goal for him, it's always nice to get on the stat sheet as you move up through the minors.
Digging in, Pablo Ayala. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Pablo Ayala.
Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1 run, 1 hit.
Dang it.
Digging in to try it again, William Miller. He reached on a single in his first try. The 0-1 delivery. Up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Played on the backhand. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to digging in once again, John Jackson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Up the first baseline. Fielded cleanly. Step on the bag for 1. Throw won't get him.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
A bouncer to the left side. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
They're killing us, bro.
That's what we refer to in the biz.
Come on, man.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Tate Black.
Shortstop, Tate.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Moroff aboard here at first with nobody out. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Miller on the move. 1 out.
Dang it.
Ready once again, Tate Black. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
I might upload 2 videos today. One baseball.
0-1, here's the pitch.
I don't know what it.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Ortiz is right there. And he's got it for out number 1. Ready for another chance. Tate Black. He flew out in his last at bat.
Tate Black.
From the belt. Kicks and deals. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over. 12-3 is the way this one ends. The Rubber Ducks scored 12 times en route to a win tonight. Adrian Gutierrez gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Jared Gilchrist allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partner. Time for minor league baseball here on the show as we set. Striding forward now is the DH, Danny Gutierrez. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Nothing in 2 count, and to short. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. And with that, here's a look at the visitors. Striding in, Tate Black, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Tate Black.
Line to the right side. So this will be taken in at second base. Good positioning for the first
That
out.
was a good hit.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Danny Gutierrez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along. Move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ready for another shot now, Jackie Bateman. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jackie Bateman.
Here comes the 0-1. On the ground is short. Could be 2. And that's through. A base hit. And he is in there. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, it's been tough to score in this one.
Striding in once again, Tate Black comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Miller coasts under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Johnny Carney, due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. At the plate, Tate Black. He flew out in his last at bat.
Tate Black.
From the belt, the pitch. Sliders in for a strike. Taylor, a 25-year-old. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and a 2-seam fastball.
I could have been a pitcher.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Jackson is in pursuit, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Bro, I can't do nothing right, bro.
Stepping up now, Henry Ortiz.
Now batting, shortstop, Henry Ortiz.
Back up the middle. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they.
Boy, they
Standing
cheating
in,
us,
Tate
bro.
Black.
Shortstop, Tate
First
Black.
delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Mora rounds the corner and is headed home. He comes across to score. And it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You have a kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself, but also helping the team out, too.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Adrian McMahon. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take the deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
So coming to the plate, Colin Moran. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here it comes, 0-2. Pitches a ball. And he will make it back into third as he was able to put the brakes on in time. Boy, very fortunate there. Skied into very shallow right. Hernandez moves over. One down. Throw behind him to third. And they get the double play at third.
Wow, you don't see a closer finish better than that very often. Only needed 4 pitches to slam the door in their face and salt this game away for his guys.
5-2 the final score tonight. Akron used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today, Juan Mateo gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as starting pitchers go, he's not real tall. Now, we've seen plenty short guys be very successful. The keys is having good deception by changing speed. The ball doesn't come out from a high angle, so it appears to come in a little flatter. That means pitchers need to come in at different speeds to really fool hitters. We'll see how he does with that here.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Smoke toward third. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Good hit.
Hey, nice effort by the third
Play
baseman
kinda better
right
now,
there.
y'all.
Slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Stepping into the box, Pablo Ayala. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any. Trying to pick things up where he left off, William Miller. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. The ground out to short. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
What?
Digging in for his second at bat, Tate Black. He singled his last time up.
Black.
First pitch of the at bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. Mora is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 3-2 ball game.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that
That was a
base
good
hit to
hit.
give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Bounce to first. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Digging in, Barry Coker. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Barry Coker.
Side. in time to first, and there are 2 away. Now in the box, Tate Black, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle, reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits with the big. Stepping into the box, Danny Gutierrez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Goes down and gets it as this is bounced to short. Black has it, and the throw's off line as he tried to sweep it up that time, but came up with nothing but a glove full of dust.
That was my fault. That was my fault.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Johnny Carney, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. There's 1. On to first, and it won't be in time to end the inning as he just about did a somersault out there at second base. Now at the plate, Tate Black.
Shortstop, Tate Black.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. At the plate, Danny Gutierrez. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Danny Gutierrez.
The 1-2. Chopped weakly to the left. Black is up with it. Throw goes to third, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Altoona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Parker Hien claims the win out of the pen, his first. Martin Fuentes closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
Bro, I might do a picture this time. I might do a picture. I already got a picture. I already got a picture. I'm gonna just go to the picture and just start my career off from then. So the first video is like
a Double-A hitting coach touches base with a new arrival to the team.
I'm gonna change the name of the what you call it too. So bear with me.
Blackburn, Blackley.
I like that. I'm trying to. Now let's play out. No, let's do
A
it.
player new to his Double-A squad gets a tip from one of his coaches.
Your attention,
Number
please.
3 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 3.
Now at the plate, Jacob Stallings. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Catcher.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Calling.
Hit down to first. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Strike.
A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last 2 pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Sent out to straightaway center field. Price waits on it, 1 away. Into the box now, Bill
This
Elkins.
video gonna be longer than the other one because I don't know. It's the same thing. It's the
First
same
pitch
thing.
of the at-bat on its way. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Rick Johnson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Johnson.
And a breaking ball stays outside. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Hopper back to the mound. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And this is knocked down on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Grant Stern will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Ball game.
This nigga hit a home run.
It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. And with 1 swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.
That was a curveball, bro.
It was mostly pitching and defense in this one, but the man you see here made some noise with the bat, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, the numbers don't just jump out at you, but his lone hit was a really important one. And sometimes you just need to come through when it matters most to be the hero, and he did just that.
4 runs on 9.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The curve came through when it mattered in the 9th on the Tate.
field. Alright. Oh man. Alright. I got another video coming. I probably, yeah. I got another video coming. They're gonna drop the same time. 2 videos a day. Well, 2 videos a day today.
Number 3 is ready, and he'll take the ball from the manager.
Number 3.
Striding in to start the 9th, Abraham Benitez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
Benitez.
Strike.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Strike him off.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Strike.
Garcia.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
Light him up.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
I'm better at pitching.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces.
I'll let you know the
bullpen.
comments
Well, you
why
have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the
I like
closer.
doing pitching,
There's
man.
not a whole lot more
Ball
he can do to
control.
instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
Henry Rosa.
Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. 2-0 now.
I'm gonna let him walk.
Now the
If I get another
2-0.
ball, I'm gonna let him walk.
On the ground to the right side. Rutledge is there. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to take the opener of a 4-game set when you're at home. That sets the stage for the rest of the series, and it gives you a good springboard the rest of the way.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Richmond
pretty good.
Flying Squirrels took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Willie Pineda
I'm gonna try
earns
to do a
win
live
number
stream
4 on the season. Edwin Jackson
tomorrow.
pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Number 3 hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 1 man on base.
Number 3 will take the ball now as the new pitcher.
Squirrels, number 3.
Henry Rosa will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Henry Rosa.
And that one just missed outside. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
Strike.
A ball and 2 strikes. Rosa, a 25-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Center fielder, Andrew.
First offering on its way.
Strike.
Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. 1 out, nobody on.
Strike.
A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
Strike. Ah, ball.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2. The 1-2
You gonna chase it? Chase it. Chase it.
is looked at off the plate for a ball. Here now the 2-2. Now a changeup is bounced to second. Valentin takes it in. On to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Stepping in, Jeff Colbert. In there at the knees, strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
Ball
It's
game.
great to be patient,
Ball
make
game.
a pitcher
Call it.
work and all that
Call
stuff
it.
to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Ball game.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is
Bro,
loving
he
it as they
swung
jumped out
so
in front
early.
in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what
You
they had
gotta
to
see
do in
that?
the 9th to seal the deal.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Richmond Flying Squirrels came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Lloyd Burkhart earns his 3rd win of the year in relief. Number 3 earns the save out of the bullpen, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac,
No,
this
it
is
ain't-
Matt
his name gonna be
Vasgersian. You've
Tank
been watching
Taylor.
MLB The Show.
I can't
For
let him
more,
call
find
number
us
3.
on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score. First for
I got 0 homers. There we go. We 33-9. The best ended. The Western.
your
Tate
attention,
Taylor
please.
takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 3, Tate Taylor.
Leading off the inning, Roosevelt Mackey, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Looking runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or punch hits together off of a closer.
Into the box, Derek Haley. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Derek Haley.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent on the ground out to second. Rutledge has it on to first, and they're an out away. 2 gone here in the 9th. Settling in now, Tom Cartwright, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. And There's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Ball game.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw onto first and the ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their
Well guys, that's it for today's video. If you haven't already, smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace out.